Time for another renovation progress update video. I'm actually going to start in the pantry right behind me this time, and then we'll take a look in the basement as well as the attic, because most of what's been happening is insulation and the beginning of the HVAC. But we'll start in the pantry to show something interesting in there. So I've previously showed this spot where the post was cut away and the bottom of that tenon for that beam right there was actually exposed, and this metal bracket was installed to then support that beam. So that was done presumably when this little addition was put onto the house, and that beam was just kind of hanging there, which wasn't all that appealing to me. So here's what we ended up having done about that. And you would hardly know that that is not actually the original post in the house. So I actually found this hand-hewn timber in the barn. You can see it's about a 4x7, so it's actually sitting just up flush against the wall here. And as we look around this side, you can see it pretty much meets the original post line right back there, and is pretty much almost even with the beam, and it is even with the beam over here. And so this is now just in the room. It goes all the way down to the floor, and the original stone foundation is right underneath the base of that. And so this is now going to be supporting the bottom of that tenon, essentially serving the function that the post would have served before. And if we look there, you can see there's just a small shoulder where this new post is underneath that beam. And so nice thing about this is, being hand hewn, it actually is a great match to all of the other timber that's in here, even by the color. So hard to tell that it wasn't here from the start. And so this will end up being exposed and visible here. The sheetrock will kind of just mud up to it, and I think it'll look nice. Well, in this video, we're going into a place that no renovation progress update video has gone before, the basement. And so the thing that's happened down here is the old oil tank's been removed. I'll show you where it was. So the oil tank used to sit right here, and you can see where the oil line came across the floor and ultimately went over there to the furnace. Now that was a steam furnace. That's all cut out. The plumbing's disconnected, as you can see. But that's the main thing that happened down here. But now that there's lighting down here again, it's possible to show some of the plumbing. So you can see all new PVC going out to the septic system there, and you can see some of that running across. That large 3-inch drain goes over to the downstairs bathroom there. You can see the 3-inch here that goes up to the upstairs. And this larger drain here is going to accommodate the pantry as well as the kitchen. That's really all there is to show down here. Now we'll head up to the attic, and I'll show you what's happening up there. I'm up in the attic now, and as you can see behind me, it's looking a little bit different up here. I will flip the camera around and just kind of give you a little bit of a better tour. But we have some insulation up here now, and also some ductwork, which you can kind of see over my shoulder in the lower corner. So here you can see the spray foam insulation right up against the roof. And so this whole side, which is the back side of the house, right up to the peak, that is now all spray foamed with insulation. The corner there on the gable end is done, but then much of the middle of the gable has not been done yet. But this other corner has been done, as you can see here. And then on the front of the house, it's really the upper bay has been done. The lower toward the eaves has still not been spray foam insulated. So you can see that. And as I move down here toward the other end, the other gable end, you can see that the gable end down here has been fully spray foam insulated. With respect to HVAC, you can see we've got some of the air handling equipment here, and we have some duct work running basically around the perimeter. So kind of outside of that post line and then across the gable end and then along this eaves as well, basically outside of the area where you can fully stand up. And so you can see there some of the lines out to vents in the rooms have been put in. So that vent there and the other one will be in the master bedroom. This vent back here, that's where the guest room is located. And then back here, right underneath the fan there, that goes to one of the small bedrooms. And then the other small bedroom is basically right under here. And then the bathroom is over kind of where we see that vent going down there next to some of this air handling equipment. So that's the progress up here in the attic. You can see the protection. They've wrapped the chimney and everything to keep that insulation foam off of that. And everything that's up here has been either covered or protected if it needs to be. Just to show down below, I'm in the master bedroom. You can see here's where one of the vents is going to be, and the other is over there on the other side. And again, the vent holes like that have been cut into the other rooms as well. So that's the progress for this week. Going ahead into the next week, we'll see more HVAC work getting done, and then on Monday, the insulating crew is supposed to come back, finish the insulating in the attic, also do the attic over the kitchen, and right behind me, the roof here by the entryway and the pantry. So all of that should be insulated by next week, as well as more HVAC progress. So things are moving right along, which is exciting.